How's it going, everyone? It is Brandon, also known as Mothman on behalf of Run It Back. I am here with Crws after a hard-fought, unfortunate loss against XSET here at Champions. We'll just kind of get right into the action. First off, I want to talk about how you were left with that huge 1v1 on Fracture to keep you guys alive. You know, they say pros don't fake, but you got it to half. You jumped off while in your smoke. Kind of tell me what goes into the decision of either sticking it or faking it in a do-or-die situation like that.
It was because of the previous round. It was the same guy who was gonna come and retake, and then he lost because he didn't peek. So I knew, obviously, that he would never do the same. He would never make the same mistake. He would definitely push. So I just needed to get to half, and then he's definitely gonna push because they just lost a round because we stuck the bomb. We stuck the defuse, yeah.
Okay, well, we saw a similar situation, you know, on the other side to kind of end the game where XSET pulled it out. But this was, you know, the first time you guys brought this comp into the map. How much practice went into that Fracture Agent comp, and were you surprised at how well it worked to kind of keep things so close?
We had quite a bit of preparation coming into Fracture because we knew it was going to be a map that we're going to play for sure. So I thought we would have done a lot better than what we did. Like, I thought we could have hold them up a lot more on defense. Like, we should have been a lot stronger on defense. Usually in scrims, like, our attacking side is the weaker one, but then it's weird how we couldn't really do as well as what we did in scrims.
Okay, and on to Icebox then. You know, the Yoru, the Astra, just another kind of unexpected composition. You know, very first round, you clean things up with the 3K after that fake Yoru teleport play. Just kind of tell me what goes into taking these kind of risks that you guys are doing, you know, as a team on the biggest stage in all of Valorant.
From our perspective, it's just like how we play the game. Like, the meta, it might be defined to like having this and that agent on the map, but then in the end the game is just based on aim duels. If you win aim, if you win the duels, or you can take enough space with whatever utility you have, you will have an advantage on the game. So we didn't really mind of having like a weird comp or a different comp coming into the map. We just wanted to work on how we were going to approach the game instead.
Okay, and then later on in Icebox, the 10th round, you know, you had that big flank to keep things tied up. You know, you and the Guardian biding your time, you know, just waiting for the opportunity to strike. We kind of saw a lot of that in the series, you know, patience, trigger discipline, you know, paying off, not paying off. Many would say it's kind of pure instinct to just, you know, open fire as soon as you see an enemy. So how do you stay cool and keep your finger off the trigger in those moments?
Usually when we get into a position where they wouldn't check or they haven't seen us, we wouldn't really want to pull the trigger, because like in that particular situation, I knew the trip was down because Chamber died. So there's no way they were going to look right away. So when I peeked and then I saw one guy, I knew that they were not going to check me. So I tried to find the rest, but then he got tagged. So he came back and then I had to kill him because he might have turned. Yeah, so it's usually just do anything to get as much kills as possible.
For sure, you know, and unfortunately, you know, despite all the incredible moments we can kind of pinpoint from XERXIA, XSET had several of their own, took the series in, you know, that close 2-0 fashion. What were some of the key factors you noticed, either from your side or from XSET, that brought the match to that outcome?
This is probably because they had a lot of aggression. Like, they really wanted to take duels, and they won a lot of it in our defense side. They just kept on pushing, and then even on the defending side, they kept on pushing. They were taking up a lot of space, and we couldn't really do anything about it, so it cost us a lot of rounds. And if we can minimize the mistake there, I think we'll do better next time.
Okay, and that kind of leads into my last question. You know, you guys have been in this position before with your backs against the wall in the group stage of an international Valorant tournament. What are you going to look at specifically from this XSET game? You know, whether it's things you thought went well, might need improvement, could have gone differently, anything like that. What do you want to see from XERXIA going forward in hopes of staving off an elimination?
I think our communication, I think we need to have it clearer, and a lot of tradings that hasn't happened in both of the maps. Like, they could always get a kill without, like, there's always times where we couldn't trade, and that really cost us a lot, because when we're pushing into the site and we can't trade the first guy who killed our teammate, it's really hard to actually push site without having like the man advantage.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.